Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you all?
I looked up and you were letting me in as I was taking a bite of breakfast.
I just finished mine. Like I went into the kitchen and I was gonna make myself an egg. And my husband was like cleaning the top of the stove, and I'm like, all right, not making that. And then he's like cleaning the other stuff, and I'm like, I'm microwaving something. I need to find something to eat. Get it in me now. And apparently it's microwaved. So leftovers it is.
Well, I wasn't as timely, so it's in front of me now.
No worries at all. Like just really eat your breakfast, enjoy. Oh, hey, Kimberly Robertson, who I don't know. Kimberly, nice to have you on.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, sunshine. How are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm fabulous. How do I know you?
Gina, I don't know you. I just started with GIA probably like 2
Yay!
weeks ago.
Where are you from? Where are you from, Kimberly?
I'm from Mississippi, but I live in Miami.
Oh, welcome. I'm a Floridian as well.
Oh, wonderful. Where do you live?
I live up in a little town called Mount Dora.
Okay, that's cool.
Awesome. So welcome to the team. I'm glad you're with us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so this is how it starts off. Usually just a little bit of chatter in the morning until realtor time, which is like 8:35. And then we dig into just something good that's going on in your business. So we start off with a positive note, and then we sort of dig into challenges or things that, something. It could be anything. I never know what somebody's got that's challenging in them. And the group runs anywhere from 3 or 4 people to 7, 8, maybe. It's a small tight group, and it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 8:30 until 9. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is that format. And then Fridays, I usually teach something. And it could run the gamut from listing presentations, buyers, skill sets, objection handlers to mindset. It really could run anywhere in between. So there you go.
Sounds great.
Awesome. So welcome. All right.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
I'm glad you're here too, actually. Good morning, everybody. Let's hear some good news. Who's got what?
I picked up a commercial client.
Cool. Bree. How? Or from where? Bree froze. Bree is a commercial client. She always looks good when she freezes. It's totally not cool, man. Bree, you froze, and you always look good when you freeze. Always. Okay, so
good.
You picked up a commercial client from where? Like, how'd you get them? All that.
Work.
And she did it again. All right, try it again.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got her from Work Chat. She's from Hawaii. She's an EXP agent in Hawaii that deals with investing in apartments around the country.
All right, cool. We got some of that. Workplace chat.
Yeah, she wants to invest in Nashville.
Love it. Awesome sauce. All right, somebody else, good news.
I thought that.
Okay, what's that, Kathy?
I was just going to say that I thought the meeting last night was really good.
I really liked that also. A matter of fact, I went on and grabbed his Calendly, and as soon as we're done here, I'm chatting with him on Calendly. I didn't do just I want to run some stuff past him, because what I do is different than what other people are doing. So I want to run it past him and see what he can build out, what he can do, and if it's going to be a good fit for us or not, and then where else to take that. Because I think he's got a really good program. I really do.
Good morning. What did I miss last night? I wasn't able to make it.
Oh,
You're going to have to
Liz.
listen to it, Liz.
Oh, I'll definitely be listening to it. I was life planning with my son, which is what caused me to miss it. But
Probably twice. He talks fast.
What was the general topic?
What would you call it? They're bots that he creates to do our job.
It's a chat bot. So when someone comes in through Facebook, And it's powered by Google AI, and it also taps into Chat GPT. And so if Chat GPT is functioning, the free version, then it's much more robust, or you could buy a version and have it much more robust. But he's built in a ton of marketing plans. He handles everything, sets the whole entire thing up for you. It looks really, really good.
Cool. I'll be
Really
listening
good.
to it today, but I just wasn't able to make it last night, so that's good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a good one. Let's hear some good news, y'all. What else you guys got?
Well, crazy news, but good, I guess, all the same. So, life planning with my son last night, because he's trying to move out with his girlfriend and some other friends. And I had to just kind of give him the lay of the land of what's actually happening out there and timelines and whatnot. But interestingly enough, these are the parents I haven't yet met because I wasn't able to go to the dinner that they had wanted to do, whatever. Anyway, there's come to find out, I'm going to be talking to the mom about real estate stuff they're doing now. They're buying in West Virginia, which I don't have a license there. They're closing on that place today. Trying to do something here with the property they have in Great Falls. And are looking to potentially invest. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what's happening, but this is all good. So I thought that was a good win.
That's a great win. You need more sons.
I was gonna say, I don't know what's going on, but this is a happy place. So I'm excited to talk to her about what it is they're trying to do. And
I got
Yeah.
6 sons.
yeah. This one stopped grunting at me too. So I'm like, oh, I must be I must be needed for something right now. It's all good. It doesn't matter. It's just I'm like, I don't know where it came from, but I'm happy for the opportunity to help him out. So excited about that.
That's awesome. All right. Cool beans. Who else has got some good news?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome,
Good
Kimberly.
morning.
Sorry,
Anna.
Craig, I didn't mean to talk over you. Go for
No,
it.
go ahead, finish. Your
Go.
news is
No,
better
no,
than
it's
mine.
cool, cool. Go for it.
No, Anna, you go first. You were
Yeah.
first.
Okay. Well, I finally closed on a property we've been in contract with from July, people. July.
Wow.
Yay.
The-
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yay!
Finally, I don't believe it. I'm so happy for the people, especially. Yesterday was literally the last day they were supposed to have a roof over their heads. They were supposed to close in November, and then end of November, and then December, and then end of December, and then January, and then it's been a long rodeo with them, but I'm
Wow.
happy that they have a roof over their heads now. So thank God.
Nice. Very
Wonderful.
nice. Congrats.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I was not able to make it last night either, but that sounds like a fascinating topic. So the minute we hang up, I'm gonna start listening to it. That sounds really cool.
He was really, really good. His background is IBM, and he built didn't he build all their AI at IBM? Wasn't that the deal that he built there?
No, he was a tech guy and he built this huge program and sold it to IBM and then ended up
Went to work
doing
with them, right.
work for them.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what it
that's
was.
so
And
cool.
as soon as he was on, I was literally chatting Trevor on the team, and I'm like, aren't you from IBM? And he's like, good memory. And he's like, and yes, I do remember him. I was like, I was gonna ask because
Oh,
IBM.
you're
too.
kidding.
But Trevor was also in tech, and what he did was he would go on the road and do their trade shows and set up all their tech for their trade shows or something, their video. He did all their video for the trade shows.
That is so cool.
It is really cool. So I
Wait,
knew
was
he
he
was
offering a program, or is it in beta testing, or it's
no, it's not
actually
beta
out?
testing. It's an actual program. He's got a couple different levels out there, and he can get you set up completely. He uses Zaps to plug everything in through KV Core, but he's got some really interesting stats about keeping it in the different social media platforms also, and the
Oh,
ROI
awesome.
when you do that. So it's really good. It's full of
There was a
information.
lot.
It is. It's full of
Wow.
information. He definitely delivered some really good meat.
That's
So
awesome. Thank
yeah.
you, guys.
you're welcome. All right, Craig, what you got?
I found another builder yesterday.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah, so he and his family, actually I knew him already. Knew his mom and dad. And so he's basically taking over the business. So we're gonna have a talk about what they're building. They do a lot of different things too, because they actually do commercials, some commercial as well. And where they are, they live in a lake community, and they also build a lot of homes, custom homes in the lake community.
Nice.
But he's since he's kind of taken over the lead role, because he's an engineer as well, structural engineer. So he's branched out and he's doing, more outside of that community, and man, probably about 100-mile radius.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
a big area.
it is.
Hour and a half drive, but that's a big area. It really is.
Yep. So we're gonna try to set something up. He's actually going out to the infamous BAT building today or tomorrow, and give a quote on the work that needs to be done.
Mhm.
I still don't know why my client is going through with it. We're still in due diligence, so
Right.
yeah. But the BAT people, we finally got ServPro to come out.
Mhm.
They're the third people that we had come out to look at the mess from the bats to see how much it would cost. First guy said it's just too much. He can't do it. He's like, I've never seen anything this bad.
Is it the guana? Is that what it is? That they left behind?
Yeah,
That stuff is supposed to be like the most amazing fertilizer or whatever that there possibly is.
really.
Yeah, like you should check into who wants to buy the crap. No pun intended, actually. Let's go with
Yeah.
that.
I didn't think about that. But so anyway, it smells horrible in the apartment.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah. So they gotta fix the where they're coming in.
Mhm.
The second company said they would charge about $5,000 to do that. So we couldn't get another quote from them, kept calling, and they just kept giving us the runaround. ServPro went out yesterday, looked at it, say, yeah, we can clean it up, but we got to get in the apartment next door, because if we don't, they're just gonna come back.
Mhm.
$15,000 to $25,000.
Wow, it makes me want to put something out there to find out who would want to buy it and see if you can flip it the other direction. So like instead of paying to get the land cleared, who wants to buy the lumber? That kind of thing, you
Yeah.
know? So
Absolutely.
I knew a guy one time that let me see, how did they do this? He bought a bunch of land and it needed to be like all the dirt needed to be scraped and moved around or something like that. So he was actually the contractor, said, I will get your dirt out of there. They needed to dig a hole to build whatever they're building. So he said, I'll get your dirt out. So he got his dirt, and his grandmother or somebody had a chunk of land really close by. It's like, Grandma, I need to dump all this dirt here. Can we do that? So she said, yes. So he did. And then when they came back and they needed fill, he sold them their same dirt. So they paid him to move the dirt, and then they paid him for the dirt again.
Yeah.
And that's how you do things.
Hmm.
You know? So interesting, very interesting. So, well, cool beans. All right. Kimberly, do you have some good news? You're
No, not at the moment, just besides me starting and getting everything situated. I really enjoyed the class last night, so I'm thinking about moving forward with that as well.
I love that. That's good news. You're there.
Yes.
All right. Out of curiosity, how long you been in real estate?
I started in November
You're
with
brand new.
EXP, brand new. I just got my license and I jumped right into EXP. And I started with Gary in like just a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. So
All right.
I'm excited, learning
You're
Really
good.
Flow and everything, all of the platforms.
All right. So if you want, we can actually, let me ask you, let's just go straight into this. what kinds of challenges do you have? Like, what's like the main thing right now where you're like, I do not know, bleh.
Lead generation. It is so hard. It's so hard.
All right,
I
bingo.
don't know exactly what to do as far as that's the reason why I joined the team, to try to give me some direction. Try to have different platforms where I can bring in different leads. And Miami is a hot market. There's a lot of renters, there's a lot of investing, there's a lot of buying and selling. So I'm trying to tap in. I'm really trying to learn and get the flow of it, how to move and talk like an agent, and because I don't have any sales experience either. So
Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right, hang on.
yes, it's really fun.
Guys, how do we help Kimberly? Let's dig in.
Kimberly, do
Okay,
you
so
have a
before we start
focus?
with that, I did start with Marketplace. I started with that, but I ended up having Marketplace shut down. So I can't do Marketplace either anymore.
Okay, that's fine. All right, now we
Okay.
know, now we got our parameters. All right, Kathy?
I was just asking her if she had a focus, as far as the type of area that she wants to work in, or clients.
Commercial.
I wanted to start with new
residential.
construction.
Okay,
I actually have a new construction site that's directly across from where I live that have a few townhomes left to sell, probably like 20 or 30. So I really want to focus in that. I have to get out and do videos and try to get some type of interaction.
Are you working with Ron at Hoodle?
I doubt she has a
No.
time even yet, but that's
Okay.
what I was thinking.
I'm gonna hook you with Ron at Hoodle. I'll take care of that because I'm meeting him later today. So,
And tell Ron to call me.
oh, I will, because he's having a rough time staying on top of the returning calls. But if you ever have an issue like that, I had somebody else, I can't remember who it was, and I was like, you take care of this. Okay, so Craig plus Kimberly. Okay,
Plus Liz.
he never got you, Liz. I think he told me to have you just reach out to him, and I'm assuming you did, and he hasn't called back yet.
Okay, I'll try again.
You try again, but I'll also tell him. Okay. So Ron at Hoodle, who right now is going through, like literally what it is growing pains. He's growing really, really, really fast, and we're pushing him like crazy. But he needs to return his phone calls also. Has a really good problem, has a really good problem. That is a really good problem. Has a really good program for people who are interested in getting new construction going. So he might be a good resource for you. All right, so that we'll take care of that, and I'll let him explain that part of it to you. What else you guys got for lead gen?
Okay, great. Thank you.
Where is she again?
Miami.
Okay, I'm just gonna say go old school and get out there and just start talking to people. I mean, things that people are doing, or I've seen people do up here in DC, is set themselves up in a coffee shop, letting people know that they're asking, putting a little sign on their table that says, do you have any questions you want to ask me? And just start seeing what the people need. If they stop by and, chat, if you're out and about, wear your name tag, just let people know that you're out there, what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you. I also I got this idea from a guy to put the QR code on the back of a t-shirt.
Oh, that's
So I
fun.
got like a
That's
few
good.
shirts made. I got like 5 different shirts made with different colors, and I try to wear them every day with
I
my
love it.
KB Car QR code on the back.
Very cool. Do you have a database together yet, Kimberly?
KB Core?
Yep.
Or yes, I have started with that. I just have to go back and organize it because all of my Google contacts are syncing daily, so I have to go back and tag them.
Okay, perfect. So you've got your Google contacts. Do you have everybody pulled out of your phone, your email, and any other lists you have, social media? Like you can grab lists off Facebook. I don't know if you're probably too young for Facebook, but you can grab lists off those too. Do you have all of those put together into one place?
No, I don't.
Okay, so day one, get all your crap put into KV Core or get the CVS files and get them over to KV Core, CSV files, sorry, and get them over to KV Core so they can dump them in for you because they can dump them in mass. So just keep
So
on.
you can do that from Facebook as far as pulling the,
Yes, you can pull your contacts from Facebook also.
okay.
So you want to spend a day and just like kind of go through and go, where is everybody I know? And don't worry about if you have people on your phone that you don't know. Don't worry about if you got people on Facebook that you don't really know. Don't worry about that. Just get all the data that you can into one place. Now, if you have people in on your Facebook or in your phone or wherever that you're like, I never want to do business with you. You're a complete snake. And the only reason you're in my phone is so I know to never answer it. Don't put that person in. But
Okay.
everybody else put in there, regardless of whether you know them or not. I have, I don't know, like 3,500 or something stupid amount of people on my phone. I don't know, 3,000 of them or something like that. But I would still put them in there because I can still reach out and kind of shake the bushes and see if there's anybody that is interested. Hey, Bree, are you around there at all? So it says, yep. So I want you to get everybody put in there. And like I said, KV Core can load it up. Hey, Bree, do you have some, a couple of maybe messages that she could email out or send out in KV Core or text out or whatever that might shake the bushes to see what's out there? Business wise?
Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
got?
Wait. To see what's out there. Wait, for
Buyers, sellers, regular residential, whatever.
where do I usually send? And we're sending it to Sphere of Influence?
Yep. Remember what we talked about yesterday?
Yes. Let me look at my notes.
Yes.
I need to shake some bushes.
I love this. And here's what we do this. If you want to really remember something and really get it to stick in your brain, like learn it, whatever it is, kind of repeat it to yourself. Immediately find somebody. I don't care if you have to grab your kid, whatever, the cat, it doesn't matter. Immediately find somebody, the dog, and teach it to the dog, the cat, the kid, the spouse, the friend, a client, whatever. Because as soon as you teach it, it's, even though it's going to come out the first time clunky and weird because you're still kind of putting it together in your brain, it cements it. That's one trick. The other trick is to write it down. That there's a thing, not typing, there's a thing that connects actually handwriting something to a different section of your brain, and teaching does as well. And when you do that, you're building synapses across all different areas of your brain. So you're much more likely to remember whatever the thing is. So Bree, what you got?
I got.
You got a
Wait.
light.
She
Hold
doesn't-
on. I wrote it. That was yesterday was Monday. So we talked about one would be talking about needing financing.
and yeah, an email going out to people that want to buy or an email going out to people who want to sell.
Right. So talking about creative ways of financing. Do you have questions? Call me. Down payment assistance. So I know you don't have to say this in the text message, but Gina and I were talking about the fact that now there are 100% loans, FHA loans. Essentially, it's still 3.5%, but with the Chenoa fund, you can get the down payment assistance tagged on to it. It ends up being 100% loan. So you can look that up before you send that text out, but got questions about down payment assistance, call me. I can help you with that. What was the other one? I know that the mortgage insurance was decreased on FHA loans.
Yes, that's one that I've seen gone out. Okay, you just give me a great idea. Okay, so I've got 3 that can go out for you. The first one is, have you been told you couldn't buy before? Have you tried to buy before and told you couldn't do it or told no? You may still be able to DM me, PM me, email me back, message me back, whatever. That's your call to action. So if you tried to buy before and couldn't, you still may be able to buy, let me know. And so that's your basic, rewrite it so it sounds much better than that. That's the buy side. On the list side, Are you feeling stuck because property values are coming down? You still may be able to get top dollar. PM me for more information. And that one that works that way is, well, we'll talk about what to do if you get a response. So that's another one. And then the third one, are you still paying PMI? You may be able to save a big chunk of money, a significant chunk of money, whatever the PMI interest amount is, or percentage amount is, which I don't know off the top of my head. So if you're still paying PMI, you may be able to save a significant amount of money. Let me know. All three of those, Kimberly, all they are is to shake the bushes, to see who's out there who might be interested. Now, here's the thing. If someone does say and raise their hand and say, yes, I'm interested, you immediately tag them in KV Core as, buyer, seller, or PMI, or whatever tags you want, but tag them for something. And all you're trying to do this next step is just set an appointment. You do not sell over the phone. Don't try and do it. Don't sell over a text. You just set an appointment. And don't worry about what to do or say on that appointment, because you're going to contact me or Gary or Rob Lane or whoever it is that you're working with or your sponsor. It's all fine. We'll all help you with, I've got this appointment. Now, what do I do? Okay. So don't worry about that part. It's just an outgoing message. And if anyone says, hey, look, I am interested, it's awesome. I want you to think of it like trying to get, like you're a 16-year-old boy trying to get his first date. Awesome. Are you available Tuesday at 2 or 4? No. Perfect. What day does work best for you? Is it this week, or would the weekend be better? The weekend's better. Awesome. Are you available Saturday at 1 or 3? And keep on pushing down for that. Well, can you tell me how this works? Yes. When we sit down, we'll go through all of that. Well, but I want to know what you know right now. It's every single person is unique. Every situation is unique. But we being the team, use we that way, we have helped hundreds of people, because we have, who were told no the first time around, or who didn't think they could still get top dollar for their house, or remove their PMI insurance, whichever one it is. And just hold firm on that one, because you can't do anything unless you're face to face. So lead generation, all it is talking in some way, some two-way conversation with people on some level to set an appointment. That part is lead generation. The rest of it is being on an appointment and closing and converting and all those kinds of things. You're in lead gen mode. So you need to be having a good rule of thumb. Let me put it that way, because I don't like the you need tos, which I do all the time. So stop me if you guys catch me doing that. A good rule of thumb is 100 attempts to reach people, which per day, but 20 two-way conversations. And it doesn't matter if it's in a text. It doesn't matter if it's in a Facebook. It doesn't matter if it's person to person. It doesn't matter if you use sign language, smoke signals, none of it matters. It's just any 20 two-way conversations in a day. If you do that, I promise you this, Kimberly, I promise you, from my toes all the way to the top of my head, you will get business. I promise you can't not. I have never seen it not work. Ever seen it not work.
Thank you.
All right.
Another thing that I think would, I wish I could have done this when I was just starting off. I wish I would have time right now to get it done. But one of the ideas, Gina's idea about putting in all of your contacts into KV Core was brilliant. That is definitely a start that I feel like all of the realtors who started before wish they had done from the very beginning. That definitely was one of my regrets, not starting earlier. But what another cool idea that I had heard from a digital marketing coach was every single day, dedicate 10 people to create or designate 10 people to create videos for, just a very quick, like 1 minute, 2 minute video of just checking in on them, or, hey, it's been a while since we connected. How have you been doing? Basically just to get in their face as well. From the personal perspective of not just poaching for business, but to also check in. And so adding them into that pipeline as well, I think would be a really good idea. For me specifically, I just totally dropped the ball on the personal touches. So I wish I could have done this.
I love this. And Anna, that's such a good point, especially when you're newer. Sometimes it's just so much easier to make that first reach out of, hey, I've been thinking about you. And then it can naturally
Exactly.
you catch me up, where are you in life? And then hopefully they will reciprocate. Most people will of catch me up. Where are you in life? I'm now a real estate agent. Da, 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 da. We're doing this and that. I'm super excited. You know, and then how are the kids? Let the conversation go wherever the conversation is going to go. And
Exactly.
yep. And you're also exactly right. I have coached so many real estate agents that have been in business 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. And it's like, what does your database look like? And it's always like blink, blink. I've only met one or two that ever has been able to turn and go, my database rocks. It has this many people in it, it gets this many contacts per year. You're like, yep, your database does rock. So that's day one, is get your database up and use it, because it's the lowest hanging fruit. They already know you and trust you. So you
Exactly.
don't have to worry about building, because like when you cold call, when I cold called, I had to worry about building bonding with people. And I had to build that into my business because they didn't know me. If someone knows you, they don't have to build any of that in. They already know you and trust you. So dig into that one first. Guys, I have to jump. Do you have anything else? Because I got the phone call with the guy from last night, Smarty. Do you guys have any other stuff to pour into Kimberly?
Yeah, so one thing, so you're going after new construction. I know you're gonna get other business as well, but go ahead and make a niche. Make your niche now. Think about your niche and what you want to do, and hone in on it and be the authority in it.
That's really good too. If you like new construction and that's your gig, that can definitely be your niche.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. All right. I gotta jump. If you guys want to stay on, I can leave it on. Other than that, have a really welcome to the new week and have a really good week. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you. It's been wonderful. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Anna, I'm gonna give you a call.
Shoot for it anytime.